physically, how are you feeling after? And I guess what was your initial reaction to watching the team in Boston without you, AD?
Physically, I mean, I've been better, but I've been a lot worse. But hoping to be able to go out and contribute tonight, help our team win a ball game. Obviously, very proud of our efforts in Boston. Guys stepped up and played exceptional basketball. It's beautiful to see. Beautiful to watch.
After the Atlanta game, there's a lot of speculation about what your tweet meant with the hourglass emoji. Do you want to clarify?
No.
Rich Paul, we're on the record yesterday and said you're not going to seek a trade, or will you be traded? Do you have an option this summer for the Lakers? Do you know what you're going to do?
No.
Just coming back to New York, I mean, you've been doing it for a long time now, obviously, so it still means something.
Of course. Yeah, it's the mecca of basketball. It's one of the most prestigious arenas to play in the history of sports. So, for me to be able to grace that floor, throughout my career has always been a treat.
You're a guy who's about winning. That's what you want to do.
Yep.
What is your confidence level that this team can win enough to get to where it needs to be?
Well, honestly, obviously we took a big hit with Vando. Last game. Our team has always been constructed around how healthy we can be, and how much chemistry we can put on the floor. And so obviously that's a big time hit, big time blow for us. But guys have to pick it up in his absence, and if we can play some good basketball, string a couple wins together, and not be so Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, on any given night, then we could be okay.
When you talk about this being the mecca, to see what you're doing right now, is it a different feel?
No, because in my career they've won. I think at one point when I was in Miami, I don't know if they was the number 1 or number 2 seed going into the postseason when Melo was here, and he was doing what Melo does, and they had that good team support around him, and they was winning ball games. So, it's not the first time. I've been around for 2 decades, so I've seen this arena buzz and the team play with. It's not the first time.
Last year's also break, you said the remainder of the schedule is some of the most important stretches of your career, or one of the most important stretches of your career. But how do you view the second half of this season, the final third of this season?
I really haven't thought about it, to be honest. Just taking every day and every game, I've seen ways we can get better. How we continue to be, the team that we want to be, going on the stretch. So, I haven't really thought about it.
Do you ever think, when you come to places like this, because you enjoy playing here, do you ever think, I don't know if I'm ever going to come back here, this might be the last time?
Absolutely. At this point in my career, for sure. So, if I get an opportunity to, be in a lineup and play here, especially at the later stage of my career, definitely don't take it for granted.
Last two.
Do you ever think, I know you made a lot of decisions about different places you wanted to go, right? Do you ever think what it would have been like to come and play for the Knicks?
I've had, during my free agency period in 2010, it was one of the teams that I looked at. So I've had that thought in my career.
D'Lo said something the other day about how the best way to play around you and AD is to be aggressive.
Yep.
That's how applicable is what Austin did, what D'Angelo did in the last couple games to you guys moving forward? How important do you think it is that those guys?
It just takes pressure off me and AD, and it takes pressure off those guys when they're aggressive. No matter if they're making shots or not, we need them to be aggressive throughout the course of the 48 minutes because it just keeps the defense so unbalanced. But they don't just key in on myself and AD. Those guys have to be aggressive. We need them to be aggressive with their scoring. And then when there are bodies around them, we need them to be aggressive in their passing to help other guys on our team. And Rui and TP, Seawood, Jax. Guys that come in, and Max, Christie. Guys that come in that sometimes need the help of an extra pass, or need someone to attract their defender off of them so they can get good looks. So it's very important. Between me and AD, those two of our attackers. D'Lo and AR are 2 attackers, and we need them to be an attack level.
Not super athletic, but just seems that footwork perfect.
David's phenomenal. He's phenomenal, and super happy for him, super proud of him. You know, first time All-Star, seen his emotion after the last game. I think that's just super cool, super dope. Very humble kid, and you know, I mean, I played against Rick as well, so you know, kind of weird in that sense. But you know, Rick is a super down-to-earth, great guy as well, and he's raised a humbly his son, so that's awesome. His whole family, not just Rick, obviously, but that's super cool.
Thanks,
All right.